There is some bad plastic surgery out there, and we've all seen it. Whether it's an old friend that got a little too much filler or a celebrity who went and bought a brand new face, sometimes when something is a little off about someone, we're bound to notice it and wonder, what did that doctor do to you? Well, today we're gonna ask that question again as we count down the top 10 celebrity plastic surgeons who need to be stopped, part 2. At number 10, Farrah Abraham. Usually when someone goes in for any kind of medical procedure, the doctor asks if you have any allergies, or they would do an allergy test on you to make sure that you won't have a negative reaction to whatever substance is entering your body. But for Teen Mom star Farrah Abraham, that allergy test didn't happen, and she had a horrible reaction when she received an experimental lip procedure. You might have seen the infamous photo of Farrah Abraham's botched lip procedure, but let me tell you the story of how she got in that mess. In 2015, the reality star revealed that she had a horrendous allergic reaction when she went under the knife for an experimental lip implant procedure. Farrah said that once she got the procedure done, she knew very quickly that something was wrong when she realized that the anesthesia wasn't working for her. The doctor tried to course correct, but things just kept getting worse. She just decided to continue on with the operation, but after the procedure was done and the implant was put in, that's when things took a turn for the worse. Turns out Farrah had an intense reaction to something during the procedure that caused her lip to swell up like crazy, leading to those crazy pictures. Now, because this was an experimental procedure, there's always the risk of something going wrong, but after coming clean about what happened to her, Farrah's doctor probably didn't get much business after that. At number 9, Carrot Top. Have you ever looked at a celebrity after a while and think to yourself, something just isn't right here? Well, that's what a lot of fans have been saying about Carrot Top. The comedian is pretty well known for his signature looks with his bright orange hair, freckles, and crazy expressions, so no one can mistake him, that's for sure. However, over the years, there's been speculation that the comedian has undergone a few cosmetic surgeries that have him looking a little different, and some say that whoever did this to Carrot Top needs to put the scalpel down. Even though he's denied ever having received plastic surgery and mostly credits his looks to his workout regimen and gym habits, there are others out there who believe that there's something a little artificial that the comedian has been hiding from his fans. It's believed that the comedian has received a number of plastic surgery procedures such as an eyebrow lift, Botox injections, lip filler, and laser peels, which many people see as the reason why his freckles are less evident. Because of the fillers and lifts, a lot of people think his face has been left looking too stiff and too fake, leading fans to label him as botched. Whoever did this to the comedian should probably stop, because not only do people think that the comedian looks plasticky, but he doesn't look like himself anymore. Now, before I carry on with the video, I would like to ask you guys to consider leaving a like if you're enjoying it so far, and while you're at it, check out my gaming channel Viper Girl if you're interested in gaming content, because I've got some fun stuff going on over there and you should totally go check it out. At number 8, Courteney Cox. I know that for a lot of plastic surgeons out there, they just aim to please, so when a patient comes in with some kind of cosmetic goal in mind, they try to achieve that as best they can, but I think that maybe there comes a point where the doctor has to say no, because clearly there are other plastic surgeons out there who have yet to put their foot down, leading to a lot of celebrities going a little overboard with their looks. For actress Courteney Cox, this is pretty much how she got botched, because no one stopped her from going overboard with the Botox. Courteney has said in interviews that some doctors started suggesting she get fillers here and there, and after one too many pokes, she was left looking more plastic than human and totally botched. In a way, Courteney got addicted to fillers, and she said that getting all this work done didn't end up making her feel better. If anything, it left her feeling worse about her appearance than ever. The fillers got so intense that Courteney eventually said enough is enough and got all of the fillers in her face dissolved. The actress has said herself that she was left looking nothing like herself, and so maybe her doctor needs to be stopped, because instead of having her best interests at heart and saying no to too much work, they just let it all continue. At number 7, Wayne Newton. When you want to search up the worst celebrity plastic surgery results, singer Wayne Newton may show up, because he's gotten a lot of work done that makes people wonder, what did that doctor do to you? Because of the amount of work Wayne has had done, not only can he not move his face properly because of how tight everything is, but he's also left looking nothing like himself. After a guest appearance on an episode of The Bachelorette, so many people made the joke that after getting work done, Wayne has been left looking eerily similar to his wax figure. I mean, it's a little mean, but I can kind of see it. Wayne has never explicitly come out to say that he's had work done and which procedures he's received, but we can tell that it's been a lot, and that doctor did him him pretty dirty. I'm not sure what it takes to make someone's face look so frozen like that, but it certainly isn't a natural result, so maybe this doctor needs to step away from the cosmetic surgeries for a while so no one else ends up looking frozen too. At number 6, Lil Kim. Another celebrity who's gone through a drastic cosmetics change is rapper Lil Kim. Lil Kim has received a lot of cosmetic surgery over the years for various reasons and with various outcomes, but after it all, she's left looking a little unlike herself. In interviews over the years, Lil Kim has spoken out about her plastic surgeries and what led her to get them. The rapper has said that some procedures were done to correct damage done to her by her ex-boyfriend, and other nips and tucks happened because she just didn't feel good about herself. There's nothing wrong with wanting to correct something that makes you feel insecure, and getting other things corrected that have been damaged can also be an important step in your life, but these procedures should also be done by good doctors, and from seeing the results Lil Kim has been left with, I'm not sure she went to the most credible source. This doctor needs to be stopped because I know that Lil Kim could have been left with better results had someone gone about the procedure with more care or different techniques. At number 5, Amanda Lepore. American model and socialite Amanda Lepore has always been pretty upfront with her plastic surgeries and what it took for her to get like that. Amanda is pretty much a living Barbie doll because of how plastic she looks, and she is all about it. She's outlined the amount of procedures she's received and says that she has one of the most expensive bodies because of how much work she's had done. From nose jobs, brow lifts, and eyelid surgery to cheekbone, lip, and breast augmentation, pretty much everything has been altered in some way, but the one procedure that Amanda has received where this doctor probably should have been stopped was a surgery she received to remove her lower ribs to create a smaller waist. Now, call me crazy, but I feel like surgery as extreme as removing some of your bones is a little much and probably very unnecessary. I don't know how safe a procedure like that is, but it certainly can't be the greatest thing for you. Maybe this doctor should step away from the operating table for a bit. At number 4, Barry Manilow. Barry Manilow is one celebrity who's gone to great lengths to hide his plastic surgeries. He flat out denies having ever received any kind of plastic surgery, but many of his fans aren't so sure that's the truth. You can tell that Barry has had work done, and a lot of people agree that it's not the greatest overall result. It's been reported over the years that Barry has undergone several procedures, including having received a facelift in 1995, a second facelift and eyelid surgery in 2003, and then a third facelift in 2005. After all that work, Barry has been left looking very tight in the face, very stretched out, and pretty unnatural as well. Many people out there consider Barry as one of Hollywood's plastic celebrities because of how these procedures have left him looking. Barry's plastic surgeon probably should have been stopped because he left his patient looking pretty unnatural and a little unflattering. If you're going to pay someone all this money to get work done, I would expect to come out looking improved but not fake, so if I were Barry, I would ask for my money back. At number 3, Lisa Rinna. As I mentioned with Courteney Cox's story, when it comes to getting work done, I feel like the doctor needs to keep their patient's best interest in mind. For these doctors, they have to think about what would look good on their patients and how to achieve it, but apparently there are a lot of doctors out there who don't seem to remember that, and they can create some pretty gnarly results. Take Lisa Rinna for example. The reality star opened up about her experience getting Botox and how she got botched because she and her doctor went a little overboard with the fillers. Lisa said that she decided to try getting Botox in her cheeks because all of her friends were getting it done and she wanted to try it out for herself, but after getting the injections, Lisa said, quote, "I saw a photo and was like, oh Jesus, that's not good. That is not good," end quote. Lisa has said that she's learned from her mistakes and won't be trying Botox like that again, but her doctor should also be taking Lisa's experience as a lesson on knowing when less is more. At number 2, Toya Jackson. Though her late brother Michael was heavily criticized for his plastic surgery, a lot of people have cast the same judgment on Toya Jackson because the work she had done isn't considered the most flattering. Some sources have commented on how similar Toya and Michael looked after undergoing their respective cosmetic procedures, with many believing that they went to the same plastic surgeon because they both came out with pretty jarring features. A lot of people also think that whoever this plastic surgeon is needs to be stopped because they kind of botched the Jacksons. Toya came out looking nothing like herself, and over the years she's gotten more and more plastic. This doctor did her so dirty because instead of maintaining her natural features that made her who she is, they totally erased that and gave her a completely new face. And finally, at number 1, Janice Dickinson. Janice Dickinson, who many people consider to be one of America's first major supermodels, has definitely changed in recent years. Janice is another celebrity who's fallen victim to too much plastic surgery, and it's a little sad. Janice has had some major cosmetic surgery and she's left looking nothing like her younger self. Janice has appeared on an episode of Botched during the show's first season to fix a breast augmentation that was done over 30 years ago, but that's not all people think have been botched on Janice's body. Many people say that her facelifts, Botox, and other alterations have also seemingly gone wrong. We don't know who did this, but they did Janice so dirty. Now I want you guys to tell me which celebrity plastic surgeon from this list needs to be stopped the most and why. I would love to hear your opinions on it, so leave me your thoughts down in the comments. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I've been your host, Bria Room, and until next time, stay safe, make good choices, and stay groovy, friends. Bye!